A great pizza starts from the ground up. In the golden fields of the plains, the winter wheat is ready for harvest. Hundreds of miles away, under the Mediterranean sun, vine-ripened tomatoes are harvested at the peak of sweetness. Raw ingredients from across the continent converge on a single location, the Mega Pizza Factory. Once proofed, the massive batch is tipped into the hopper, ready to be transformed into thousands of individual crusts. Lasers scan the sheet 100 times a second, ensuring a uniform thickness of exactly 3 millimeters. A docking roller perforates the dough. These tiny holes prevent large air bubbles from blistering the crust during baking.
They enter the inferno, a volcanic stone tunnel oven heated to 400 degrees Celsius.
The tomatoes are checked for Brix, natural sugar content, to ensure the sauce will have the perfect balance of acidity and sweetness.
Emerging from the heat, the par-baked crusts are now stable, crispy on the outside, but still soft inside. Whole peeled tomatoes are crushed gently to retain their texture, avoiding a watery paste.
Inline sifters aerate the flour and perform a final safety check, ensuring absolute purity.
Industrial shredders reduce the blocks to a specific strand thickness designed for the perfect melt. Crust, sauce, and cheese. The components converge at the high-speed topping line.
Mimics hand kneading, but with industrial power, developing gluten.
Friction generates heat. Sensors monitor the mix to ensure the yeast doesn't activate too early. Cooling this space required immense energy, but waste heat from the compressors is captured to heat the office buildings. The dough is lifted and portioned into manageable chunks, heading for the divider. High-speed dividers cut the dough by weight, and rounders spin them into perfect spheres to ensure even rising. Meanwhile, line 2 is dedicated to a different beast entirely, the deep dish pan pizza.
Here, the dough is wetter and richer. It's pressed directly into oiled pans to fry the crust bottom during baking.
In the proofing chamber, controlled heat and humidity wake up the yeast, creating millions of tiny air bubbles. Pan pizzas require a second proofing in the pan, allowing the dough to double in height for that signature airy crumb.
Because the crust is thicker, it can support a heavier load of chunky sausage, peppers, and onions.
Here, wheat is replaced by blends of rice flour, chickpea, or even cauliflower to create the crust.
Concentrated tomato paste, made from vine-ripened tomatoes, is pumped into the mixing kettles.
High-pressure steam and enzymatic foams remove every trace of oil and protein, resetting the line to hospital standards.
Sustainability is a priority. The facility's roof is a 5-megawatt solar farm, powering the refrigeration units. The viscosity is checked strictly. Too thin, and the crust gets soggy. Too thick, and it won't spread evenly.
The future of pizza starts in the soil. Smart agriculture sensors optimize water usage, ensuring every drop counts.
Biodiversity strips planted alongside the crops provide a sanctuary for bees and essential pollinators.
The factory is part of the community. Surplus production is donated to local food banks, ensuring nothing goes to waste.
It's a canvas for creativity, a perfect base that inspires chefs and home cooks to add their own gourmet twist.
It fuels the late-night study sessions, a comforting companion when it's needed most.
Hot or cold, indoors or out, it is the ultimate versatile food.
The crunch of the crust. A perfect symphony in one bite.
Rotary dies cut the perfect 12-inch circles. The excess dough is instantly lifted and recycled back to the start.
Behind the millions of pizzas are the hands of the farmers, the bakers, and the engineers.
Share a slice. Share the joy.
The Maillard reaction creates those signature golden brown spots and the savory aroma of fresh bread.
While the crusts cool, the sauce kitchen is busy preparing the heart of the pizza flavor. Powerful pumps transfer the finished sauce through overhead pipes directly to the assembly line. In the cold room, massive blocks of low-moisture mozzarella are prepared for shredding. Soft rollers gently spread the sauce to the edge, leaving the perfect cornicione or crust rim. Optical sensors ensure the cheese distribution is perfectly even. No bare spots allowed. Any cheese that misses the target falls through the mesh belt and is instantly collected for recycling.
For the meat lovers, long sticks of cured pepperoni are loaded into the high-speed slicers.
The blades spin at 1200 RPM, slicing and placing the pepperoni in a fraction of a second.
It's not random. The slicer is synchronized with the conveyor to land each slice in a specific pattern.
On the Supreme line, fresh green peppers and red onions are diced and showered over the cheese.
Cameras check every single pizza. If a pepperoni is missing or out of place, the system knows. A fine mist of water helps lock the toppings in place, preventing them from shifting during the freezing process. Now, the pizza faces the most extreme environment in the factory, the spiral freezer.
Temperatures drop to minus 35 degrees Celsius. A cryogenic blizzard freezes the pizza to the core in minutes.
Rapid freezing creates microscopic ice crystals, preserving the cell structure of the vegetables and the texture of the dough.
They spend 40 minutes climbing the spiral, ensuring they are frozen solid, rock hard.
Emerging rock hard at minus 18 degrees, they are essentially preserved in time. Quality control verifies the core temperature. It must be below minus 18 to ensure safety and shelf life.
Immediately, each pizza is hermetically sealed in plastic film to protect it from freezer burn. A brief pass through a heat tunnel shrinks the film tight, securing the toppings in place for shipping.
Finally, the pizza meets its box. High-speed cartoners package up to 300 pizzas per minute. Robotic arms group the individual pizzas and pack them into master shipping cases. Each case is weighed to ensure the count is correct. Even one missing pizza triggers an automatic rejection.
Heavy-duty palletizers build stable loads, interlocking the cases to survive long-distance transport.
The load is secured with high-tension stretch film, locking the cases together into a single unit.
A unique license plate barcode is applied, containing the production data, expiry date, and destination. The pallets now enter the Ice Cathedral, a fully automated high-bay freezer warehouse.
Standing 30 meters tall and holding 40,000 pallets, this freezer operates at a constant minus 25 degrees.
Robotic cranes glide through the frozen canyons, storing and retrieving stock with zero human intervention. These machines work in the dark, 24/7, maximizing energy efficiency in this harsh environment.
For the few humans who enter here, thermal protection is mandatory. Exposure times are strictly limited.
The warehouse management system optimizes every cubic meter, shuffling pallets to maximize density. When an order arrives, the cranes retrieve the oldest stock first, adhering to strict first-in, first-out protocols.
A fleet of autonomous vehicles ferries the goods to the loading docks, navigating via laser triangulation.
To maintain the cool chain, trucks dock against inflatable seals, preventing any warm air from entering during loading. From this single hub, the frozen pizzas reach supermarkets in over 50 countries.
Here, the dough is wetter and richer. It's pressed directly into oiled pans to fry the crust bottom during baking.
In a completely isolated building, the gluten-free line operates under strict quarantine protocols.
High-pressure steam and enzymatic foams remove every trace of oil and protein, resetting the line to hospital standards.
Engineers use this downtime to swap worn parts, ensuring the massive machine won't fail during the next run.
Food waste, dough scraps and tomato peels is fed into a biodigester to generate green gas for the ovens.
In the Innovation Center, chefs and food scientists work 18 months ahead of the market.
They experiment with hundreds of combinations, from truffle mushroom to spicy honey, looking for the next big hit.
Sensory panels taste test blindly, evaluating crunch, acidity, and melt under special red lighting to remove visual bias. Every batch undergoes rigorous microbiological testing before it is released to the public.
Quality starts at the source. The team visits farmers regularly to select the best crop varieties.
New operators train in virtual reality simulators, mastering the high-speed equipment before stepping onto the floor. The factory is digitally connected to retailers. A spike in sales instantly triggers a production order for that specific flavor.
Through rain and snow, the fleet moves, ensuring the freezer aisles are stocked by morning.
Taste varies by region. For Asian markets, lines are reconfigured to top pizzas with seafood and nori.
In Europe, the preference shifts towards thinner crusts topped with fresh arugula, cherry tomatoes, and pesto.
While in the Americas, volume is king. The meat feast varieties are loaded with over half a pound of toppings.
Nutritional balance is constantly monitored to ensure calorie counts and sodium levels meet strict health guidelines.
At the destination, the cold chain remains unbroken, as pallets are transferred directly to retail freezers.
In the aisles, they join the ranks of options, waiting for the shopper's choice. For the busy family, the frozen pizza is more than food. It's a solution, a promise of a hot meal in 15 minutes.
Back at home, the oven is preheated. The plastic seal is broken, releasing the aroma of herbs.
Inside the heat, the magic happens. The cheese melts, the sauce bubbles, and the crust rises.
Caramelization brings out the sweetness, while the crust regains the crunch created in the stone oven.
Golden brown and bubbling. The factory's work is finished. The enjoyment begins.
The sound of the cutter wheel confirms the texture, crispy on the bottom, airy in the middle.
The signature cheese pull, the result of the precise moisture content and protein structure of the mozzarella.
It is the ultimate social food. Easy to share, fueling parties, game nights, and study sessions.
Or a comfort in solitude. A reliable companion for the late nights.
From full-sized family feasts to microwavable personal snacks, the technology adapts to every lifestyle.
Even after the meal, the cycle continues. The carton is 100% recyclable, destined to become paper once again.
And so, the chefs return to the kitchen. The quest for the perfect slice never truly ends.
Through the night, the lines keep running. Millions of meals, crafted with precision, rolling out to the world.
From field to fork, the carbon footprint is shrinking. Electric fleets are now taking over the last-mile delivery.
It's the hero of Friday night, the center of the family movie ritual.
Yay, pizza!
Seasons turn, but the cycle of quality remains constant.
Pizza is more than just ingredients. It's a circle that brings us together.
Respecting tradition while embracing the future.